Hello everybody, this is Mitch from Pause Your Game, and today we will be looking at Hearthstone. I was actually lucky for once and got into a Blizzard beta for, I think, the first time. So this was a nice surprise to see actually in my email. Of course they sent it to my wrong email, so that's always annoying, but let's take a look at Hearthstone and just, we'll play a game and show you guys what's what and what's in here so far. So first off, we have your collection of cards. So now, first thing I want to go over is that unlike, say, Magic, or let's just use Magic. Unlike Magic, cards aren't divided by like a resource. So it's not like you have dark cards, white cards, red cards, etc. What they are divided by is that you simply have neutral, and then you have cards that are class specific. So you can see I have Paladin, Priest, Hunter, Druid, etc. And of course, you can always build a deck. So, I can make a new deck if I wanted to. So you just pick the hero that you want and go from there, and that'll let you pick the specific one. So, here's Paladin. I got some new ones to Paladin and things like that. So I can choose from all the Paladin cards, and I can choose from all the neutral cards. But I'm not going to build a deck right now. But I will, however, just go through a couple of these cards so you can just see what is in here as far as the cards work. That's about it for now. Let's get out of there. No, I do not want to finish the deck automatically because I just have no intention of actually building the deck. So we're going to do a practice game. That is because I have yet to unlock the last hero. Now the way you unlock heroes is you're basically a mage. They start you off as a mage, and then you have to defeat heroes in the practice rounds to unlock the different kinds. Now, I'm playing as Paladin. I like playing as Paladin, so I'm going to go with Paladin on this one. And the last one I have to do is Rogue, so we're going to fight a Rogue. So let's press play. And there's always something funny, usually right there on that bar every time.
Uther versus Valera.
Watch your
Alright, so basically there's a coin flip right at the beginning. If it's tails, obviously you're going second. If it's not tails, you're going first. It lets you pick which cards you want to have initially. These are actually pretty useless cards to have because they all cost 1 mana to use. Or I'm sorry, they all cost more than 1 mana to use, and the first round you only have 1 mana to use initially. So you want to make sure you can get something with 1 mana. Well, that's not terrible. So I'm first. As you can see, it says my turn. So one thing that you'll notice from this layout is that each class has its own ability. So you notice that it allows see the rogue ability right there allows them to equip a weapon, and mine allows me to summon minions. So your hero by itself can't do anything in terms of attack or abilities. Like, if you don't have a weapon to use, your hero just dictates which cards you can use. But I was lucky and draw the Light's Justice, so I could equip the Light's Justice to my Paladin. Now you notice it has the attack value and a shield with a number on it. That shield with the number on it tells you how many times you can use it before it breaks. So you can't use it indefinitely. So I'm just going to go ahead and attack them. Bring their health down.
Job's done.
I'm going to switch it over to them. So just a few other things. You notice I have a couple spells. Just show you my cards while we're waiting. Alright, now cards that have a shield have what Blizzard has termed Taunt, which basically means you have to attack them before attacking anything else. Now, if you have an ability that isn't actually the card attacking, but it's, say, like a special ability that you have that allows you to deal damage when you place a card down, you can skip over Taunt. Otherwise, you got to attack Taunt. And I still have a pretty useless hand set here, so I'm going to summon a Silverhand Recruit, so that way I actually have something out in the field. And now here's the thing with attacking. Every time you attack, you're going to also get hit back. So just use an example. I take 1 damage for attacking also, and he takes 1 damage. That's why you usually never want to use your hero to attack anything but other heroes, because heroes usually won't attack back unless they have a weapon. So let's switch it over to the computer and see what they have. They're going to use their power. That gives them a limited use weapon. And now they're going to attack my Silverhand recruit. Get rid of him, and then hit me. Gotta say, I've had pretty shitty draws here. So I'm going to play the... Let's see what I have here. I'm going to play the little Novice Engineer, because I get an extra card out of it. Oh, great! A 7 mana card, because, you know, I'm going to need that immediately. So I'm going to beef up my little gnome here, so that way if anything comes attacking it, they're going to get their ass handed to it. Because remember, if something attacks your card, they also get, they take damage from the attack. Let's see what the computer's gonna do. Just beefing up them daggers. Always rogues and their daggers. Just loving this. You know, if I could get one nice card, this wouldn't be such a problem. Alright, I got something half decent now. Because I can use this. Now, when I place this card down, obviously, I can deal 1 damage to whatever I want. Now, this is what I was talking about, and that you can skip over a taunt ability. So, but I really want to get rid of him right now, because he has 1 health left, so I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to cast a magic ability on my little Ironforge Rifleman there, so that way, if somebody does go attack him, it's not going to do anything. And I'm going to go attack their hero and plus the turnover. Now you notice that every turn you'll gain another mana crystal. So basically the way it works, it serves as a way to slow the game down, and it serves as a way to slow the game down initially, but then what happens is as you get further, it speeds the game up because you get cards that deal, you know, much higher damage, but your health doesn't increase. So it serves as a way to limit in the beginning and then actually expedite the game towards the end, because it wants to get get the game over with within 10 minutes. I know they talked about how they want to get the games done quickly, so that way you can just take a quick seat and you can play a game. So I'm going to play the Raid Leader, so that way he gives me +1 attack to all my minions, and I'm going to go kill this thing. And since I got 2 more moves, I'm going to go summon a Silverhand recruit and attack. Toss it over to the enemy AI. Oh great, they got the better version of what I have. What assholes. So as you can see, so far it's a pretty straightforward game. It's nice and easy, and you know it's not really hard to understand or anything like that. It's pretty straightforward. About like a couple playthroughs, and you pretty much know everything you're doing. And I'm going to go kill that little fucking dwarf right there. He's an asshole. And had to kill everything else. But as you can see, you know, the main thing that I've taken away from this is that it's a bit weird with the whole idea that you don't have to attack their minions like in Magic. Or, you know, if in Magic you have to wait till all the minions are off the field before you can attack them. One of the problems I've kind of noticed with, and I'm not saying it's a bad system, but it does make creatures that have taunt like very, very valuable, more so than other games, where you know it's more prudent to actually have a creature that taunts than maybe a high damage creature, just because you force that you can play. So many of your moves depend on, you know, just not having your other cards attack. You know, a lot of weak taunting creatures are actually very helpful. So it's something I hope they look at in future future versions of this, is how important taunt creatures have become, or taunt cards have become, and that it may actually cause problems down the road. Alright, my turn finally. So I have crap, so I'm going to shoot that. Make one of them. And attack the rogue. Oh, and I got Hand of Protection, so I'll just use it because I have an extra mana crystal. Because if you don't use it, you lose it. And it's the same thing with land cards in Magic. If you don't use them, they don't really serve a purpose. So it's better to use them just to get more use out of a turn. beefing up them daggers. Look at that, 4 attack. And the nice part is whatever you hover over, you'll notice that you'll get all the information you need. There's also the battle log they have here where you can see what was done. You know, you can see who killed what damage was done exactly. And this is the battle log. And you can, you know, look back and see exactly what happened. I don't know why you'd exactly want to do that while playing a game, but I suppose if you walk away a lot, it's good to have. Charge is in this game. As you can see right here, I have charge. We're going to use that. So charge, obviously, when you put a card down, it allows you to immediately use it. So why don't we wipe out that little gnome right there? Get rid of him.
To battle! Reporting for duty.
Another one of them. Hit them. And then we're going to heal myself. That's the nice thing about being a paladin. You have a lot of defensive moves. So it's nice having a lot of creatures because you can just, you know, do these multi attacks of a lot of little things and protect them all. And of course they're playing like every single card they have and just removing everything I have. Look, backstab. Where are my good cards this match? I'll tell you, they're not here today. I just played a match earlier and just wiped the floor, and now this one I can't seem to get a single damn good card out. So let's do... pull him out. We're gonna pull him out. We're gonna immediately destroy this guy. Knock him out. This there.
For honor.
And then we're going to
I'll give it a
attack
shot.
thing.
Job's done.
And we're gonna give the turn up over because there's nothing really else I can do. It's a really close match, actually. This is going a lot. I'm kind of surprised how close this is going.
They'll never know what hit.
But the damn backstabs, it's getting obnoxious. Ooh, good card. Finally, something beefy. These are great cards, by the way, because they buff everything. I have a couple of them in my deck. So, you know, my deck's kind of focused on right now of having a lot of little creatures that are buffed up by a few big ones because I have the reinforce ability and then I have several creatures that are like this, but apparently I can't seem to draw them right now, so that's a bit of a problem. But, so, you know, right when you're kind of in the middle of a fight like this, you're kind of left with this decision of do you actually take out their cards or do you just try to, like, destroy everything that they have.
You like my invention?
You know, do you go straight for them or do you actually try to take out the creatures? It can actually make a game go really fast, which, you know, you see later. Now that I have 10 mana crystals, you know, things build up quickly. So, you know, do you play the, you know, the battle of attrition where you slowly, like, wean down everything, or do you just kind of go straight for them and take them out? As you can see, I'm kind of like trying to do a little bit of both, but once all these things are awakened, you can actually lay some pain in. They want to shake out the Stormwind, but they sacrificed a lot to do it. Of course, now I've lost a lot of cards too, so you can see, like, late in the game when you're down to 10, when you're up to 10 mana crystals, things move quick. You know, and you actually run out of, like, cards, and these cards that have draw a card attached to them are very important because there's no actual way to, like, get more cards unless you're a warlock, because warlocks can life tap more cards. Otherwise, you only just get one a turn. So later in the game, if you can last that long, you know, having a paladin that can make more recruits is very helpful. But at the same point, you know, I'm playing the paladin, so I don't see the other side of it where maybe it's a bit OP. You know, the paladin's job, much like in the game, is just to outlast everything.
I'll give it a shot.
Now let's see what our moves are here. We want to take out that dwarf. We ain't got nothing to do it without losing 2 minions, so we're just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna heal myself. I'm gonna make another recruit, and I'm just gonna try to beat the crap out of the rogue. The rogue has really no way to heal themselves. just gonna try to whittle me down. Oh, they had to throw down a taunt. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now, I have all these cards, but, you know, if you had a bunch of these taunts, which only cost 1 mana crystal, that's like, it seriously put a wrench in your, you know, what you were planning on doing there. Just because it has that taunt, which can be definitely see a problem with that in the future. Warriors kind of have a similar issue because they can build armor as their special ability, which makes heavy taunting creatures even more powerful. Since I have nothing else to do, I'll just make another reinforcement. This is a tight game, actually. You know, if I could get one card that boosted all of my cards' abilities, you know, just by 1 point, that would, like, you know, turn the tide immensely, but that doesn't seem to be happening here. Actually running out of room for the amount of creatures I can put down. It actually won't let me add more creatures, look at that, because I have too many. So that means I need to sacrifice something to kill this. So, what shall we kill? Well, it really doesn't matter. So, we'll just throw him in there.
Hey, give me a minute.
Set all these to attack the rogue.
The battle! The battle!
All these little onesies slowly working the rogue down. And I have no cards, so I'm like highly dependent on whatever card decides to pop out. They're just constantly putting up dagger mastery. This is obvious. This is definitely one of the longer games, and great. It's not the card I wanted, but
ready for action. Reporting for duty.
So we are going to win this game.
The battle.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot.
I killed the rogue. Yay! I've killed the rogue. Congratulations. Now there is a leveling system in this if you are paying attention to the current screen. As far as I know, it only goes up to level 10. I got 100 gold for unlocking every hero, so that's
You've
nice.
unlocked expert level opponents, but they won't go easy on you.
Alright, well apparently now I have expert versions that I can fight. I just want to see if there's anything different. It doesn't seem to be like off the you know, immediately. My guess is that the expert versions don't actually reward something like the normal versions do. So I'm gonna go back, and so now that I have some gold, you can buy a pack. So packs work by earning gold or spending actual real money. You can spend $2.99 on 2 packs, 7 packs are $9.99, 15 packs $19. You can obviously read, but 100 gold is 1 pack. Now the only problem with this is that apparently there's no gold rewarded for losing. You know, it's much like League of Legends will reward you a little bit for losing. You won't get a lot. You'll get a lot more for winning, but this actually rewards you nothing for losing. That's something they may need to look at. So I've made a purchase. So I'm going to go look and open that card. So they make it all fancy. You drag your pack over here, and then it's ooh, big explosion, and then lets you turn over. See, now this is a class-specific card. Apparently this is... I'm not going to get a paladin card because that's how things work. Oh, shut the hell up. So, I actually got a paladin card, as you can see. But all the cards I got this time were all class specific. So instead of having cards that are, you know, like to a certain, you know, like having a earth or, you know, forest cards and stuff like that, they're all tied to your class. So, sweet. I got a bunch of new cards. I'll obviously play with my deck later to put them in there. They said that purchases you make will carry over, but I don't know if ones that you earn will carry over. I don't know if that's going to be the case. But, yeah, so that's a little bit... Oh yeah, I have one final thing before I wrap this up. The way you earn gold is that each day you have a quest. There's really only 2 quests I've ever gotten, because, you know, that's all there is. But it's basically play 3 games, you get 100 gold. get any class to level 10, which I just completed on the... No, I haven't done yet. I unlocked everything. So if I play another game and get my paladin up there, that'll be another deck. But that's the general idea behind Hearthstone. It's pretty straightforward. I really think this is a game that's going to shine when they come out with the tablet version, because it just lends itself. Any card game is just instantly lends itself to having a tablet version just because of touch controls. It feels more natural. Plus, you can sit right next to somebody and play. But that's about it for this little look at Hearthstone. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can drop a comment in on the video. And also, if you like this video, go check out our website at pauseyourgame.com. And thanks for watching.